Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi kept up his assault today on rebels in the east. Government and militia forces shelled areas around the key oil port of Ras Lanuf for a second day, killing at least 5 people. Libyan state television showed Gaddafi loyalists celebrating in the city's residential areas, but rebels still were holding the oil facilities. Gaddafi supporters also celebrated in Zawiya, just outside Tripoli, as the government let journalists tour the newly recaptured town. We have a report on Zawiya from Jonathan Rugman of Independent Television News.
This event apparently timed for our benefit and for the camera of Libyan state television, which cheered them on. A propaganda victory, but around them the destruction of several days of battle. Bunting, hastily erected in the last 24 hours, failed to hide the worst of the damage, for the rebellion here has been savagely quashed. This mosque, which served as the rebels' medical clinic, has been reduced to ruins, and fear is back on the streets. With state officials everywhere, nobody other than Gaddafi supporters dare speak openly about what happened here.
All the people free now. You can see this. All the people happy for Muammar Gaddafi.
No, but there were people who didn't like Muammar Gaddafi.
Oh, some people without Libya. For Osama bin Laden.
These were the graves of rebels who died fighting in what had been renamed Martyrs Square. But look at those graves today. One man told us the bodies had been removed with bulldozers. If that's true, that could be a war crime by Gaddafi's supporters. When I was here on Sunday, I counted the graves of 20 people buried right here who had been killed in the fighting. Now those graves have been completely eradicated. It has taken 2 weeks for Colonel Gaddafi to subdue the rebellion here in Zawiya, but subdue it he has. There were 20 people buried there.
I can't see.
I saw them.
No.
I saw the graves. Where have they gone?
No people there. No people there.
No people.
No people.
Zawiya is a government town now. The spirit of resistance has been forced deep underground, a town that gives every sign that the spark of rebellion has been extinguished.
Security also was tight today inside Tripoli, preventing any protests after Friday prayers. And to the east, there were reports of new government airstrikes near 2 more towns. In Washington, President Obama warned Libyan leaders again today that the world is watching. He defended his response so far, saying the pressure is increasing on the Gaddafi regime with new sanctions and a freeze on billions of dollars in assets. The president said a no-fly zone over Libya